Hello dear friends of preparatory stage, welcome to a new episode of our program مدرسة على الهوا. طلاب وطالبات الشهادة الإعدادية بنرحب بيكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامجكم مدرسة على الهوا، والنهارده ميعادنا مع يونت 6. في يونت 6 عندنا حاجة جديدة جدا هناخدها النهارده اللي هي الباست بيرفكت تنس، زمن الماضي التام. زمن الماضي التام ده it's a very important tense، زمن مهم جدا بالنسبة لنا because it's the first time for us to study it. دي أول مرة بندرسه. هنشوف كمان يوزز جديد، استخدامات جديده للباست بيرفكت للماضي التام. هنشوف كمان نيو فوكابلري، هنشوف النيو ستراكشرز، وهنشوف كمان اسئله ازاي نحل الاسئله اللي موجوده عندنا في يونت 6. في بدايه حلقتنا بنرحب مستر صفوت. هلو مستر صفوت.
Hi Mr. صبحى.
Mr. Safwat, Unit 6 is a very important one. In it, we are going to discuss the past perfect.
The past perfect, yeah.
Yeah, past perfect it's the first time for our students to study it.
Yeah, yeah.
What can you give our students of advice? How can we advise our students to deal with this?
To deal with the past simple.
Yeah.
Past perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. First of all, what is the form of the past perfect?
Yeah.
What's the form of the past perfect? How do we form it?
Yeah.
Okay. Had plus past participle. This is the form of it. Had
of the
plus past participle.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the past participle? The past participle is the third conjugation of the verb.
Yeah.
The third form of the verb.
Okay.
Okay. So the form of the past perfect is had plus past participle.
Past participle. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start first with the new vocabulary. هنبدأ الأول بالنيو vocabulary، الكلمات الجديدة اللي عندنا. نشوف مع بعض عندنا نيو vocabulary، كلمات جديدة نكتبها مع بعض وهنشوفها through pictures من خلال صور. The first word is office. Again, office. Okay. Car keys. Again, car keys. Car keys. We have the word garage. Again, garage. Mr. Safat, we want a sentence to describe this word garage.
Yeah. Garage has another pronunciation which is garage. So
Garage,
we can pronounce it in two different ways. Garage or garage.
Yeah.
This is the first point. The second point, a garage or a garage is the place where we park our cars. Where we park our cars. Okay.
Also, we can fix our cars in a garage.
Maybe.
Yeah. We have some words like car service. What's meant by car service?
Car service is the service that is done to cars or with cars.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, if I have a problem with my car, I send it to the mechanic. Where it can take
a car
service or car service. Yes.
Yeah. So we must send our cars to a garage to have a car service.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Mr. Safat, we want also to describe some other words which describe the work of a mechanic. What does a mechanic do?
Yes, a mechanic fixes cars, repairs the cars, mends cars, okay, or examines the cars.
Yeah.
If we have a problem with our cars, we send them to the mechanic.
I asked you about the work of a mechanic because in Unit 6 we had Hisham who sent his car to the garage to have its service. He forgot that he sent his car to the garage to have its service. So he asked the secretary where he had parked his car.
Yeah.
This is the text of Unit 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we have another word which is street. Again, street. Street. Traffic police. Again, traffic police. Mr. Safwat, what does a traffic policeman do?
Yes, a traffic or traffic police
Yeah.
Are usually responsible for traffic in the street.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Yeah.
So traffic police or the traffic police are responsible for traffic.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, the word police is a plural word.
Plural noun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
important to mention that police is a plural noun, so we can say police are looking for
Yeah.
for the thief, for example.
Yes.
So we said police are, not
Yeah.
police is, because it's a plural noun.
But if we wanna put it in the singular form,
Yeah.
we can use police officer,
Yeah.
policeman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. We have also the word officer. Again, officer. Mr. صفوت لسه قايل كلمة officer اللي هي ضابط. Okay, officer. An officer. Kitchen. Again, kitchen. Mr. صفوت, what is a kitchen?
A kitchen is a place,
Yeah.
and
It's a place
as
where-
you know, it
Yeah.
is a place. So if we wanna use a relative clause, we use where.
Yeah.
The place where we cook our meals.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Juice. Again, juice or orange juice. Train. Again, train. Train, Mr. Safwat, it's a means of transport.
Yes, it is a means of transportation or transport.
Yeah.
So both of them are correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanna mention something.
Yeah.
The word train is a means of transportation.
Yeah.
The underground, a means of transportation.
Yeah.
Plane is a means of transportation. All of these are means of transportation. So the word means can be used as a singular word and as a plural word.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's both singular and plural.
Yeah.
So the train is a means of transportation, a means
Yeah.
of transportation. But when we say planes, trains are means of transportation without the definite article a.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I wanna add something.
Yeah.
All of means of transportation take the preposition at. All means of transportation take the preposition by.
By. Yeah.
By. So I go to my work by bus. I go to school by taxi. I go to
The museum
Alexandria
by train.
by train.
Yeah.
But we have to take care of the article before the means of transportation.
Yeah.
If we have an article,
Like
the train or a train,
Yeah.
in this case, the means of transportation must be preceded by the preposition on.
Yeah.
Okay? So I go to Alexandria on a train,
On a train
on a bus.
or by train. Yeah.
Yes, or
Yeah.
by train
Yeah.
without a.
Yeah.
Okay? But car and taxi take the preposition in.
In. Yeah.
Okay?
We can
By
say,
car,
for
by
example,
taxi,
Yeah.
but in a car, in a taxi.
Also, we can say I went to school in my father's car.
In my father's car.
In my father's car. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or in a taxi.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see another word, which is thief. Again, thief. Mr. Safwat, what is a thief?
A thief is a person who takes people's properties illegally. Illegally, yeah.
عايزين نقعد على كلمة properties عشان صعب عليك شوية.
Okay. Everything that belongs to a specific person are called the properties.
ممتلكات
Okay,
يعني.
yeah. My wallet, my money, my keys, my mobile phone, all of these are my
properties.
Yeah. Okay, my private things.
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone takes these properties or these things
So
illegally, he can be called a thief.
Yeah. What about the plural of thief? The word
Thieves.
thief.
So it ends in F.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have a rule here. If any noun ends in F or FE, in the plural form, we omit the F or the FE and put VES instead.
Yeah.
So thief, thieves.
Knife.
Knife is life.
Yeah.
Life is
lives. Yeah.
okay. Leaf,
Leaves.
loaf, loaves,
Loaves.
and so on.
Yeah. So words ending in F, الأسماء اللي بتنتهي ب F لو حبينا نجمعها بنحول F ل VES زي ما حضرتك
Yeah.
قلت. leaf, leaves, knife, knives. thief اللي قدامنا دلوقتي البلورال بتاعها برضو
Thieves.
thieves. Okay. Also we have the word guard. Again, guard. guard. guard بمعنى حارس. We have the word supermarket. Again, supermarket. We have another word which is police station. Again, police station. For example, we can say, ممكن نقول جملة عليها saying I went to the police station to report a theft. عشان أبلغ عن حادث سرقة. To report a theft. Okay? Police station. Police station where we go to report an accident or a theft. A theft. Okay. We have the word neighbors. Again, neighbors. Neighbors. Mr. Safat, we want a sentence to describe this word, neighbors.
Yes, neighbor is a singular form,
Yeah.
and neighbors is the plural one. Okay, neighbors are the people who live in the same area or in the local area. Okay, for example, the person who lives next door is called
A neighbor.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we must deal with our neighbors in a polite way. We
Yeah.
must respect our neighbors and we must help them.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Safat, if I ask you about your neighbors, what kind of persons are they?
Neighbors?
Yeah, your neighbors.
Yeah, my neighbors are quiet and polite.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see another word. Now we have finished the new vocabulary. قدمنا لكم دلوقتي النيو vocabulary الكلمات الجديدة. هنتنقل دلوقتي لحاجة تانية اللي هي apologies and responding to apologies. عندنا النهارده في situations في المواقف apologies. How to apologize. ازاي اعتذر لشخص for doing something wrong. ان لما اكون عملت حاجة خطأ. How can I apologize and how can I respond if someone apologizes to me. لو واحد بيعتذر لي how can I respond to him. Okay? To apologize we can use the following expressions. ممكن نستخدم التعبيرات دي. For example, I'm very or really sorry but واقول بعديها الشيء الخطأ اللي انا عملته. Excuse me, I'm afraid. I apologize for ونجيب بعدها verb plus ing. Again مرة تانية يا ريت نكتب الاكسبريشنز دي كلها تعبيرات الapologizing الاعتذار. I'm very sorry or I'm really sorry but excuse me, I'm afraid. I apologize for ونجيب بعدها verb plus ing. This is how to apologize or how to make an
Express
apology.
apology. Yeah.
Yeah. How to accept an apology. ازاي بقى نقبل الاعتذار. When someone apologize, when someone says for example I'm sorry, لما واحد يقول لي انا اسف ازاي ارد عليه. نشوف مع بعض accepting an apology. We can say that's okay, that doesn't matter, never mind, don't worry about it. Again نشوفهم مع بعض مرة تانية. That's okay, that doesn't matter, never mind, don't worry about it. Also we can say no problem. Okay? This is how to accept an apology. يبقى احنا خدنا دلوقتي how to apologize ازاي بنعتذر and how to accept an apology وازاي بنقبل الاعتذار. Not accepting اللي هو عدم قبول الاعتذار. When someone says I'm sorry and I wanna not to accept his apology. أكون أنا مش عاوز أقبل اعتذاره. I will say well I hope you will for example buy me another one. If someone for example broke my pen. لو واحد كسر القلم بتاعي وأنا مش هقبل الاعتذار بتاعه. I will say well I hope you will buy me another one. Oh dear, well please can you mend it. يبقى احنا اتعلمنا دلوقتي how to apologize, how to accept an apology and how to refuse or not accept an apology. Mr. Safwat, we wanted to discuss this point regarding apologizing. For example, Mr. Safwat, if I took your camera and I lost it, I wanted to apologize to you saying I'm very sorry for losing your camera.
Yes.
What will you say?
Okay, I'll say it doesn't matter. It's yours.
You are very tolerant. You are very kind, Mr. Safat.
Okay.
Mr. Safat, another example. If I borrowed your, for example, if I borrowed your bag and I lost it, I wanted to apologize to you, saying I apologize for losing your bag. What will you say to me?
Okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Okay.
If I took your mobile and I lost it, or I broke your mobile, I will say to you, I'm very sorry, I'm really sorry, Mr. Safwat, for losing your mobile.
Okay, but my mobile phone is expensive, so I'll say, I hope you will buy me another one, please, Mr.
Okay,
Sophie.
I will do it. Okay, now let's see some examples regarding how to make an apology and how to respond. السؤال بيجي لنا بالشكل ده. Write what you'd say in these situations. Okay, let's see the first question. Your friend apologized for breaking your ruler. Accept the apology. Mr. Safwat?
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. So he asks me to accept the apology, so I will say never mind or it doesn't matter. I have got another one. أنا هنا قلت it doesn't matter يعني مش مهم، أنا عندي واحد تاني. Okay? You broke your friend's watch. Mr. Safwat? You broke your friend's watch وما حدديش.
So I have to apologize.
So you will say?
I'm sorry for breaking your watch.
Yeah, okay, that's right. I'm sorry for breaking your watch. I'm really sorry, but I have broken your watch. Okay? Let's see another example. You don't accept your friend's apology for losing your new camera. You don't accept. يعني هو بيحدد لي، بيقول لي accept اقبل أو don't accept ما تقبلش. بيقول لي you don't accept your friend's apology for losing your new camera. What will you say, Mr. Sof?
Yeah, well, I hope you will buy me another one, please.
Okay. نشوف مع بعض the answer الإجابة. Well, I hope you will buy me another one. Okay? This is how to refuse or not to accept an apology. Someone asks about your favorite hobby, Mr. Safwan. This is another thing rather than apologizing. Someone asks about your favorite hobby.
My favorite hobby is tennis.
Tennis.
Or reading. My favorite hobby is reading.
Okay. So the answer can be my favorite hobby is collecting stamps or reading زي مستر صفوت قال لنا. My favorite hobby يعني هو بيسألك عن هوايتك المفضلة، دي حاجة بعيد خالص عن الاعتذار. بيسألك someone asks you about your favorite hobby, so you will say my favorite hobby is reading, collecting stamps, swimming, tennis, football, and so on. Now we came to the past perfect tense. دلوقتي جينا للpast perfect tense. Firstly, I want you to concentrate very well. عايزكم تركزوا معانا كويس قوي قوي قوي. دي أول مرة بناخد الpast perfect زمن الماضي التام. زمن الماضي التام is a very important tense. ده زمن مهم جدا. أهميته إن مفيش امتحان تقريبا مستر صفوت إلا لما بيكون فيه سؤال أو اتنين أو ممكن حتى 4 أسئلة على الpast perfect tense زمن الماضي التام. Let's see firstly the form of the past perfect tense. Mr. Safwat قال لنا the form of the past perfectly had plus past participle. We have after and as soon as. After, as soon as are followed by past perfect and past simple. Again, after, as soon as بيجي بعديها past perfect والpast simple زمن الماضي البسيط.
But Mr. Sobhi, we want to add something.
Yeah.
What is the use of the past perfect? This is a very important point.
Yeah.
As you know, the past simple deals with actions happened, started, and finished in the past.
Yeah.
But if we have more than one action in the past, 2 or more.
Yeah.
So in this case, we have to use the past to perfect.
Yeah.
But how can we use it?
With the first action.
Yes. So we have 2 actions, and both of them happened in the past. So the first one that happened first, or the first action that happened, must be put in the past perfect, and the second one must be put in the past simple. For example, I watched television and then I slept.
Yeah.
Okay. So which action happened first?
I watched TV.
Yeah. So if we wanna put these 2 actions in only one sentence using a connector,
like after,
yeah,
before,
like after,
as
before,
soon as, yeah.
the one you have mentioned.
Yeah.
In this case, we have to use the past perfect. So the first one, I watched television, so we must put it in the past perfect. So after I had watched television, I went to bed. I went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first if we want to use after.
Yeah.
But if we want to use before, the matter is different. Before means in Arabic
قبل.
قبل.
Yeah.
Okay? So after before or after it, we must use past simple.
Say, yeah.
Okay? So before I went to bed,
I had watched.
television.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay? So we have to understand the meaning and the uses of the past perfect before we decide how to use after or before. We have to understand it first, and then we can memorize the rule.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mr. صفوت, I wanted to explain more what you have just said because it's very important. أنا كنت هوضحها برضو اللي هو الاستخدام ده. أنا عايز أوضحه بالعربي للطلبة لأنها مهمة قوي.
Okay.
Mr. صفوت, you wanted to أنت عايز تقول لنا إن الباست بيرفكت بيعبر دايما عن the first action الحدث الأول.
Yeah.
فعلا النقطة دي مهمة جدا جدا، يا ريت تاخدوا بالكم منها. يعني مستر صفوت قال لنا before I went to bed I had watched TV. أنا هنقول جملة تانية برضو نوضح بيها أكتر موضوع الفيرست أكشن الحدث الأول. If I said I ate the food أنا أكلت الطعام which I had bought اللي أنا اشتريته. Again مرة تانية. I ate the food أنا أكلت الطعام which I had bought اللي أنا اشتريته. أنهي فيهم الحدث الأول؟ إيه اللي حدث الأول؟ اللي حصل الأول إن أنا اشتريته، عشان كده خليتها had bought ماضي تام. بعد كده أنا أكلته خليتها past simple ماضي بسيط.
Yeah.
يبقى the first action الحدث الأول، ونركز قوي قوي في الجزئية دي علشان خاطر كل القواعد اللي جاية لو فهمت موضوع الحدث الأول ده هتعرف تتعامل معاه. الفيرست اكشن الحدث الأول ده بخليه في الباست بيرفكت الماضي التام. ذا سكند اكشن الحدث الثاني اللي حصل بعد منه ده بنخليه في الباست سمبل الماضي البسيط. نشوف مع بعض بقى الرولز ونحاول نطبق عليها. عندنا after و as soon as زي ما قلنا بيجي بعديها past perfect ماضي تام، وفي اخر الجمله بيكون عندي past simple ماضي بسيط. يا ريت واحنا بنقول بلساننا نبقى فاهمين ان past perfect ده اللي هو had plus past participle، نبقى عارفين الفورم بتاعه. وفي الاخر past simple ده اللي هو الماضي البسيط اللي هو verb plus d ed او ied اذا كان regular، اما اذا كان irregular verbs ده يبقى حاجه ثانيه. Before, by the time, and when. Before, by the time, and when are followed by past simple and past perfect. نكتب الرولز دي كلها عندنا. Before, by the time, and when بيجي بعديهم past simple ماضي بسيط، وفي الآخر past perfect ماضي تام. يبقى خدنا دلوقتي المجموعة الأولى من الرولز القواعد كانت عندنا after و as soon as بيجي بعدها past perfect ماضي تام، وفي الآخر past simple ماضي بسيط. دلوقتي عندنا before و by the time when دي عكسها، بيجي بعدها past simple ماضي بسيط وفي الآخر past perfect ماضي تام. عندنا when برضو ممكن يجي بعدها past perfect ماضي تام وفي الآخر past simple ماضي بسيط. يبقى when بيجي معاها الاثنين، ممكن اجيب بعدها past simple ماضي بسيط وفي الاخر past perfect ماضي تام، او العكس ممكن اجيب بعدها past perfect وفي الاخر past simple. until برضو عندنا كلمة until بيجي قبلها didn't plus infinite، ده بنسميه ماضي بسيط منفي وبعديها past perfect ماضي تام. يا ريت تكونوا كتبتوا الرولز القواعد كلها بتاعت الباست بيرفكت الماضي التام. هي يعني احيانا بيبقى فيه كونفيوجن، الطلبه بيتحيروا شويه في الحاجات دي، هنفهمها اكتر من خلال الاكزامبلز الامثله اللي هنشوفها دلوقتي، بس يا ريت نكون كتبناها مع بعض. until زي ما قلنا اخر حاجه بيجي قبلها didn't plus infinitive يعني ماضي بسيط منفي وبعديها past perfect ماضي تام. نشوف مع بعض كده some examples. after he had finished his homework he watched TV. again مرة تانية عندنا كلمة after جاي بعدها had finished ده past perfect ماضي تام، وفي الآخر watched ده past simple ماضي بسيط. he found the pen which he had lost. again مرة تانية هنا من غير ما نجيب كونكتور رابط ولا أي حاجة خالص، في عندي جملة في الباست simple وفي فيرب في الباست simple والفيرب التاني في الباست بيرفكت الماضي التام. ركزوا معايا كده، أنا لما أقول he found the pen هو وجد القلم which he had lost اللي هو فقده. طب هو لقى القلم ولا القلم ضاع منه الاول؟ لا هو ضاع منه الاول، يبقى دي جيبها في الباست بيرفكت في الماضي التام had lost. بعد كده وجده يبقى نجيبها found past simple ماضي بسيط. انا مستر صفوت انا بحاول اتكلم ان ارابيك بالعربي كتير في الجزئيه دي، لان مهم قوي قوي ان الطالب يفهم موضوع ذا فيرست اكشن. اهم من هو يحفظ القواعد اللي احنا لان احيانا بيتلخبط. يبقى يعني انا قلت له دلوقتي وين بيجي بعدها باس سيمبل باس بيرفكت، وقلت له كمان عكسها، قلت له ممكن يجي باس بيرفكت ماضي تام وفي الاخر باس سيمبل. فهو لو فهم موضوع الفيرست اكشن الحدث الاول ده هيعرف يتعامل مع الجمله من غير ما يحفظ الرولز القواعد دي كلها. As soon as she had finished work she went home. Again مرة تانية as soon as قلنا بيجي بعدها past perfect الماضي تام، عندي had finished ده الماضي التام، وفي الآخر went ده الباست simple الماضي البسيط. When we arrived at the cinema لما وصلنا السينما the film had already started الفيلم كان بدأ. When جبنا بعدها arrived ماضي بسيط وفي الآخر had started ده past perfect ماضي تام. ريرايت، نشوف مع بعض بقى اسئله الريرايت على الباست بيرفكت ونركز قوي ونشوف مستر صفوت هينصحنا ازاي how to deal with this question، ازاي نتعامل مع السؤال ده. rewrite the following sentence using words in brackets، بس لما نشوف اول مثال. First he watched the film then he went to bed. طالب مين يستخدم ايه يا ترى؟ كلمه after والاي capital with capital A. مستر صفوت. Yeah.
The word that we are requested to use is after, and it is written in, or it starts with a capital letter. So we must use it at the beginning of the sentence.
Yeah.
The first important one. The second thing, we have to decide which action happened first.
اللي هو الحدث الأول.
Yeah.
نشوف الحدث الأول فين عشان نخليه في الباست بيرفكت.
Past perfect.
Yeah.
And we must put it in the past perfect. And then after, as you have just said, after must be followed by a verb in the past perfect.
Yeah.
Okay? The first action. So we must put it in the past perfect. So we have to say after he had watched television,
he went to bed. Yeah.
After he had watched television, he went to bed.
Yeah, okay. نشوف مع بعض the answer الإجابة. After he had watched the film he went to bed. زي ما مستر صفوت قال لنا جبنا بعد after had watched ده الحدث الأول خدناه في الماضي التام، وفي الآخر جبنا went ده الباست سيمبل الماضي البسيط. مستر صفوت هنا في كلو مديها لي في الجملة اللي هي كلمة first. بتساعدني كتير قوي، بتساعد الطلبة كتير قوي. فدايما لو شفنا كلمة first موجودة في الجملة بنعرف ان اللي بعدها هو ده الفيرست اكشن الحدث الاول. يعني اللي بعد فيرست بنشيل طبعا كلمه فيرست ونعرف ان هو ده الحدث الاول. يعني المفروض ان انا واتشت هحط قبلها هاد، تبقى هاد واتشت ماضي تام، والفعل الثاني هيفضل زي ما هو باست سمبل ماضي بسيط. اوكي. Let's see another example. First he made a plan then he robbed the bank. يعني الاول عمل خطه طبعا، بعد كده سرق البنك. عايزين نستخدم before مستر صفوت with B.
B capital.
لا B small.
B small.
Yeah.
Okay. Before is usually followed by the second action.
Yeah.
The second action, this means that we must put the action after the connector before in the past simple.
Yeah.
So where is the second action here? He
made a plan or robbed the bank.
And then he robbed the bank.
Yeah.
So the second action is the robbery.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we must put this action in the past simple.
Yeah.
So we have to say he had made a plan before he robbed the bank.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that's right. He had made a plan before he robbed the bank. Again, he had made a plan before he robbed the bank. I'm sorry I broke your pen. Again, I'm sorry I broke your pen. عايزين نستخدم ايه يا ترى؟ Apologize. Again, apologize. Mr. Safat, I'm sorry I broke your pen, and we are requested to use apologize.
Yeah, we can say I must apologize for breaking your pen.
Yeah.
I must apologize for breaking your pen.
Yeah, we can also say it without must. We can say I apologize for breaking your pen. I apologize for breaking your pen. ناخد بالنا ان apologize جبنا بعدها for وبعدين verb plus ing. The film started. نركز بقى في الجملة دي كويس كده. The film started. الفيلم بدأ. Then I reached the cinema. بعد كده أنا وصلت السينما. عايزين نستخدم إيه؟ طالب مني أستخدم by the time. Again, the film started. Then I reached the cinema. عايز نستخدم by the time with small p.
Yes. By the time and when, before, by the time, when, before are the same. So all of these connectors can be followed by past simple, the second action.
Yeah.
Okay. So where is we have to decide the first action. We have to decide on the first action and the second action. The action that happened first is the film start.
The film start, yeah.
This is the action that happened first. And the second one is I reached the cinema.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I want to use this connector by the time,
Yeah.
I have to put the second action after it.
Yeah.
So I have to say
The film had started.
the film had started. This is the first action.
Yeah.
It must be put in the past perfect. The film had started by the time I reached the cinema.
Yeah.
So this means that
I was late.
I didn't come on time.
Yeah, I didn't come on time. The film had started before I was there.
Or before I come.
Yeah. Okay. So our answer will be the film had started by the time I reached the cinema. Again, the film had started by the time I reached the cinema. نلاحظ ان by the time قبليها had started. ركزوا كويس قوي في الرولز اللي بنقولها دي. by the time قبلها had started ده الباست بيرفكت الماضي التام، وبعدها reached ده الباست سمبل الماضي البسيط. First he trained well. احنا بنقدم امثله كتير قوي على الباست بيرفكت الماضي التام، زي ما قلنا ان ده الباست بيرفكت بالذات من موضع اسئله في الامتحان. دايما بيجي لي جمل زي كده في الباست بيرفكت، في الريرايت او في التشوز او في حاجات كتير قوي. First he trained well. الاول هو اتمرن كويس. Then he played the match. بعد كده لعب الماتش. يا ترى عايز نستخدم ايه؟ We're requested to use until. مرة تانية. First he trained well. الأول هو اتمرن كويس. بعد كده then he played the match and we are requested to use until. احنا قلنا مستر صفت قدمنا للطلبة قلنا لهم ان until بيجي قبليها
negative past simple.
negative past simple اللي هي didn't plus infinitive and
followed by past perfect.
Past perfect الماضي
It equals till. So till and until are the same.
Yeah. So we will say our answer.
We have to decide on the first action.
Yeah.
Okay, and we must put it after until. Okay, and then we have to put the second action in the negative form. So we have to say he didn't play the match. He didn't play the match until he had trained well.
يعني بمعنى بالعربي معناها ان هو ما لعبش الماتش لحد ما اتمرن كويس، حتى لحد ما اتمرن او ادى تمريناته جيدا. Okay. Let's see our answer. He didn't play the match until he had trained well. He didn't play the match until he had trained well. Until في نص الجملة قبلها didn't play ده اللي مستر صفوت قال عليه اللي هو negative past simple، وبعدها ال had trained ده ال past perfect الماضي التام. After seeing the film she went for a walk. يا ترى عايزني استخدم ايه؟ after she. عايزني وهنا جاب لي subject مستر صفوت.
Yes.
احنا يا ريت برضو نكتب الرول دي عندنا الاول قبل ما نجاوب السؤال ده، ان لو عندي after او before، لو عندي after او before ومفيش بعدها subject فاعل بجيب بعدها الverb plus ing. يبقى نكتب في كراستنا كده after before plus verb and ing. الكلام ده امتى؟ اذا ما كانش فيه subject فاعل في الجمله، زي الجمله اللي قدامنا بالظبط. تلاحظوا ان الجمله احنا بنقول after seeing ده verb plus ing فعل مضاف له ing علشان مفيش فاعل. طب عايزنا نستخدم ايه؟ after she. هو جاب لي الفاعل، عايزنا نجيب فاعل، يعني عايزنا نجيب past perfect ماضي تام وفي الاخر past simple ماضي بسيط. مستر صفوت.
Yes. As you have just said, if we have after or before without a subject after them, we have to put the verb in the ing form.
Yeah.
Or we have to put a noun instead of that.
Yeah.
Okay. But if we have a subject, a pronoun, or a subject in general.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, we have to put a verb either in the past simple or in the past perfect.
Yeah.
If we have after, we have to put the verb in the past perfect. But if we have before, we have to put the verb in the past simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are requested to use the subject she.
Yeah.
So in this case, we have to put the verb in the we have
Past
after.
past perfect.
We have after or before?
After.
After. So
Yeah.
we have to put the verb in the past perfect.
Yeah.
So we have to say
After.
she had seen the film,
Yeah.
she went for a walk.
Yeah, that's right. After she had seen the film, she went for a walk. جبنا بعد after هو يعني الجملة الأولى ما فيهاش فاعل، فهو جاب verb plus ing، وأحيانا على فكرة دي بتجي لنا في سؤال الاختيارات في اللي تشوز، يقول لي after see ولا had seen ولا seeing ولا so، وخلي بالك مستر صفوت طلبة كتير قوي بيخطئوا فيها، هو متعود إن after بيجيب بعدها past perfect ماضي تام، ما بيفكرش إن هنا ما فيش فاعل، لا طالما ما فيش فاعل بنجيب بعدها verb plus ing، طلب منا نجيب شي فجبنا had seen ده الباست بيرفكت وفي الاخر باست سمبل ماضي بسيط. Perhaps she is a nurse. Perhaps she is a nurse. We're requested to use may. Mr. Safwat, what about perhaps and may? He sometimes puts may and asks me to use perhaps and so on.
Okay. Perhaps and may are used to express probability.
Yeah.
Probability. If I am not sure,
if something
yeah, we can use perhaps, we can use may or might.
Yeah.
Okay? Perhaps can be followed by a sentence, a complete sentence, as you see, as we have here.
Yeah.
And if we want to use may, we can express the same meaning. So we have to say she may, followed by the infinitive form, be.
Yeah.
She may be a nurse.
Yeah.
And we have to omit the word perhaps.
Yeah, okay. So our answer, well, she may be a nurse. Again, she may be a nurse. She was angry about losing her money. ناخد بالنا من السؤال ده كويس كده. يا ترى عايزني استخدم ايه؟ because. انا تقريبا مستر صفوت الاسئله بتاعتنا النهارده كلها يعني كل حاجه في الباست بيرفكت هنلاقيها موجوده النهارده، حتى because ناس كتير بتنساها برضو، لا انا عايز افكر ان انا ممكن بعد كلمه because ممكن اجيب past perfect ماضي تاني.
Yes.
The sentence again, she was angry about losing her money. Use because.
Yeah. Because, as you know, is followed by a sentence, a complete sentence. Okay? Either in the past simple, past perfect, present, or any tense.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation we have.
Yeah.
But we have to explain the difference between because and because of.
Yeah.
Because of is usually followed by a gerund or a noun. Because of is usually followed by a gerund or a noun. But because is usually followed by a sentence, a complete sentence.
Yes.
And as you have just mentioned, because is usually followed by a verb in the past perfect. If we have two actions.
A first action and a second action.
Yeah.
يعني لو عندنا حدث أول وحدث تاني.
That's right.
ممكن نستخدم because بعدها الباست بيرفكت الماضي.
If the two actions happened in the past, but one of them happened first.
Yeah.
And we want to use because to connect the two parts of the sentence.
Yeah.
So we must use past perfect after because.
Yeah.
So in this case, we have to say she
was
angry because she had lost her money.
Yeah.
She was angry because she had lost her money.
Yeah, that's right. She was angry because she had lost her money. Or she lost her money. ممكن نخليها على فكرة past simple or past perfect. ممكن نقول she had lost or she lost. تنفع الاثنين past perfect أو past simple. Now we have another question. عندنا سؤال تاني دلوقتي. Choose the correct answer. سؤال choose the correct answer. ناخد بالنا ان السؤال ده خاص بالفوكابلري، خاص بالكلمات وخاص كمان بالجرامر. يعني هنشوف فيه دلوقتي اسئله خاصه بالكلمات وهنشوف كمان حاجات خاصه بالباست بيرفكت الماضي التام اللي احنا ناقشناه معاكم النهارده. نشوف مع بعض our first question. After she does the washing up, she had some rest. After she does, did, had done, or has done. نفكر شوية كده، شوف ارجع تاني للرولز، القواعد اللي احنا قدمناها لك النهارده، شوف after بيجي بعديها ايه وفي اخر الجملة بيكون ايه، وفكر كده شوف هنختار ايه.
But the sentence is confusing, Mr. Sobhay.
Yeah.
Because we have had here another had.
had in the second part of the
second
sentence.
part, yeah.
yeah. طب نوضحها برضو للطلبة مستر صفوت. had الثانية اللي في الجملة الثانية.
Yeah, the second one is
Yeah.
the past simple of have.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Because we don't have a main verb after it. This is a main verb.
Yeah.
So had here is the past simple of have.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the sentence after the connector?
Yeah.
We must put it in the
Past perfect.
past perfect
Yeah.
because it must be the first action.
Yeah. So we will say does, did, had done, or has done.
Yeah, surely had done.
Had done. Yeah. After she had done the washing up, she had some rest. وزي ما مستر صفوت قال لنا ما نتلخبطش ولا حاجه. had الثانيه اللي موجوده في الجمله ده التصريف الثاني للفعل، يعني ده past simple ماضي بسيط، لكن انا هختار had done ماضي تام بعد after، لان انتوا طبعا كتبتوا الرولز اللي احنا قلناها ان after بيجي بعديها past perfect ماضي تام. He paid me the money which I got him the week before. Again, he paid me the money. هو رجع لي الفلوس او دفع لي الفلوس اللي انا سلفتها له. which I lent, lending, and had lent. نفكر شوية برضو. He paid me the money which I got him the week before. Lent, lending, or had lent. يا مستر صفوت. ما عندناش هنا الطالب ما فيش حاجة تساعده، ما فيش لا after ولا before.
Yeah, that's right.
ولا في connector خالص.
So we have to understand the sentence.
ما ده اللي انا كنت بقوله من بداية من بداية الحلقة، ان احنا نفهم استخدام الباست بيرفكت الماضي التام، ان هو بيعبر عن first action الحدث الاول، لكن ما تحفظش قواعد.
Yeah. So the action that happened first, that he had lent him the money.
ان هو سلفه الفلوس.
Yeah.
That's right. So the
So we
answer.
must put it in the past perfect.
Yeah, so it will be had lent. He paid me the money. دفع لي الفلوس which I had lent him اللي انا سلفتها له the week before. يبقى انا سلفته الاول، ده الحدث الاول، يبقى past perfect ماضي تام، وبعدين هو دفعها لي paid ده past simple ماضي بسيط. By the time the police arrived, the thieves dots had escaped, has escaped, escapes, or escaping. Mr. Safwat?
Yes. By the time here in this sentence is followed by past simple.
Yeah.
The second action.
Yeah.
So it is followed by the second action.
Yeah.
And then the first action. So the first action, as we have mentioned, must be put in the past perfect. So the correct answer here is the past perfect, which had escaped.
Had escaped. Yeah. By the time the police arrived, the thieves had escaped.
Yeah.
Mr. Safwat, we want a more illustration on by the time. By the time أحيانا بيجي بعدها verb في الباست symbol، بس الطلبة ما بيعرفوش إن هو في الباست symbol، زي مثلا كلمة the second conjugation of is or are. For example, by the time I was in Alexandria, I had learned to swim. يعني قبل ما أروح اسكندرية أنا كنت اتعلمت السباحة. هنا was ده verb في الباست سيمبل الماضي البسيط، يعني يعني الطالب متعود ان دايما ان انا عشان اجيب له verb في الباست سيمبل اقول له played, helped.
No, we have many irregular verbs.
Yeah.
One of them is the verb to be.
Yeah.
The past form is was or were.
Were, yeah.
And we have the verb have or has, and the past form is had.
Yeah. Okay. يبقى ناخد بالنا برضو ان مش شرط ان الفيرب يبقى مباشر قدامك في الباص. يعني ممكن احيانا فيرب تو بي زي ما قلنا was ده يكون فيرب في الباص سيمبل في الماضي البسيط. Okay. Let's see another sentence. The dots in Cairo is very heavy. Cars move slowly. We have bus, traffic, police and tram. Again, bus, traffic, police, tram. The dots in Cairo is very heavy. Cars move slowly. ده سؤال خاص بالفوكابلري اللي قدمناها لكم النهارده. كلمة المرور معناها
traffic. Yeah.
Traffic, yeah. The traffic in Cairo is very heavy. Cars move slowly. Rana got some milk on the floor. Spilled, slept, and slept. مستر صفوت في confusion شويه للطلبه عند these four words.
Yeah. Spell, the first word, the best of it is spelt. spelt. Spelt is spelt.
What about its meaning?
Yeah, the meaning of it. To throw a liquid on a specific place, on the ground or on anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a spell. Spell. And concerning the word spell,
S-P-E-L-L.
yeah,
Double L.
spell. Yeah. The past of it is spelled. Spelled. Okay. So, what is the meaning of it? If we wanna mention the letters forming a specific word, we have to spell it.
Yeah.
We have to spell the word.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the meaning of a spell, the second one. What about the third
Slept.
one?
Yeah, slept.
Slap.
Yeah.
Slap, I'll give you an example. I'll try to elicit the meaning of it.
Yeah.
While I was walking in the street, the street was muddy. The street was muddy because it was raining. Okay? So I slept.
Slept. Yeah.
Yeah, I slept.
Yeah.
And fell down. So the meaning of this slap here,
S-L-I-P.
S-L-I-P,
Yeah.
means to go straight forward on while walking or while running, okay, and then
To fall down.
fall down.
Yeah.
Okay, to fall down unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Okay,
What about sleep? Slept.
sleep.
S-L-E-P-T. Slept.
Slept. This is the past
Of
and the past
sleep.
participle of sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep, slept, slept.
Yeah. So Mr. صفوت قال لنا Rana got some milk on the floor. احنا عايزين نجيب كلمة اللي هي بمعنى يسكب، يعني عشان بس نوضحها أكتر. كلمة يسكب معناها spell S-P-I-L-L، لكن الباست بتاعها spelled. So it's Rana spilled some milk on the floor.
Spelt, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry that's not coming on time. I'm sorry for, on, at, and by. I'm sorry. Sorry is followed by the preposition
For. Sorry for if we have a noun or verb plus ing.
Yeah, I'm sorry for not coming on time. Again, I'm sorry for not coming on time. When he heard his mother's thoughts, he ran towards her. When he heard his mother's sound, voice, noise, and news. Mr. صفوت عايزين نوضح أكتر الفرق بين sound and voice.
Yes. Voice is humans sound. Humans sound.
Yeah.
صوت البشر بنقول عليه
Voice.
voice.
صوت الأشياء.
Sound.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have the word volume.
Yeah.
Okay. When we want to refer to the sound in a specific set or device, we use the word volume.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the difference between
Okay. So when he heard his mother's voice or sound,
mother's voice.
yeah, صوت مامته. When he heard his mother's voice, he ran towards her. Now we came to another question. جينا دلوقتي لسؤال تاني. Read and correct the underlined words. ده سؤال برضو من أسئلة الامتحان. Read and correct بيجيب لي أحيانا كلمة underline تحتها خط، ومطلوب مني إن أنا أفكر، بس مش هفكر بس في الجرامر، لا هفكر كمان في الفوكابلري، في الكلمات. نشوف مع بعض our first question. سؤالنا الأول بيقول إيه يا ترى؟ My grandfather has recovered from his illness. Again, my grandfather has recovered from his illness. Mr. صفوت covered.
Yes. Cover covered from the word cover.
Yeah.
Cover something to hide
cover,
it.
to put a
Hide
cover.
it. Yeah, to put a cover
Yeah.
or to hide it. Okay. But here we wanna something different.
Yeah.
We wanna get the meaning of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to get a similar word which is recover.
Yeah.
Recovered. And we have to put it in the correct tense too.
Yeah.
So we have to take care of the meaning
And the
and
tense.
the tense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the correct word here is recovered, not covered.
So my grandfather has recovered from
Yes.
his illness. Again, my grandfather has recovered from his illness. يعني بابايا جدي شفي من مرضه. A thief robbed my bag and ran away. Again, a thief robbed my bank and ran away. وهنا مستر صفوت هنتوقف شوية عن الفرق بين robbed.
A very important point.
Yeah.
Why? We have to differentiate between rob and steal.
Yeah.
Rob is usually followed by either a place or a person. So the thief robbed the bank.
Robbed the bank, for example.
Place.
Yeah, that place. Yeah.
Sometimes we can use a person after rob. So the thief robbed Ahmed or robbed me of something.
Yeah.
Okay, if we want to mention the thing that the thief stole.
Yeah.
But if we want to use steal, which the best of it is stole,
Yeah.
we have to follow it by the thing that was stolen.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thief stole my money. The thief stole my mobile phone. Steal, stole, stolen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the difference between rob and steal is that generally we use rob with places.
Yeah.
or with someone.
Yeah.
بنستخدم rob مع الأماكن مع الأشخاص، لكن steal with things مع الأشياء. طبعا عندنا الجملة بتاعتنا بس عشان نسهلها للطلبة شوية، الجملة بتاعتنا فيها my bag شنطتي ده thing شيء، فبدل robbed هنخليها stole. A thief stole my bag and ran away. سرق شنطتي وجري هرب. After they had phoned me, I gone to meet them. Again, after they had phoned me, I gone to meet them. طبعا الإجابة هتكون after they had phoned me, I went to meet them.
Yeah.
طبعا احنا قدمناها مستر صفوت.
We have to apply the rule that we have mentioned. Yeah.
طبعا بالتالي بقت سهلة بالنسبة للطلبة.
Yeah, it's a piece of cake.
After past perfect and past simple.
Past simple.
Yeah. I learned speak English at the age of 5. I learned speak English at the age of 5. Mr. Safwa?
Learn is usually followed by to. I learned to speak English.
Okay, so learn is usually followed by to and the infinitive.
Yeah.
So the answer is to speak. I learned to speak English at the age of 5.
Sometimes it can be followed by how,
Yeah.
and then to plus infinitive.
How, yeah, I learned how to speak. I learned how to swim. برضو إذا كلمة teach ممكن يجي بعدها how to or to.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Safwat, في نهاية حلقتنا we thank you very much. I was very happy to be with you today.
And me too.
Dear friends, النهارده قدمنا لكم الباست بيرفكت. ده كان اهم شيء عندنا النهارده. بنتمنى ان تكونوا كتبتوا كل الحاجات اللي قدمناها، كل الرولز، كل الستراكشرز اللي قدمناها بخصوص الباست بيرفكت. الحاجات دي احيانا بتلخبط الطلبه شويه، بس احنا قدمنا لكم تقريبا كده زي ما بيقولوا مستر صفوت قتلنا الموضوع بحثا. يعني كل حاجه ممكن تيجي في الباست بيرفكت قدمناها لكم النهارده. قدمنا لكم كمان النيو فوكابلري، قدمنا لكم من خلال بيكتشر صور وشفناها من سنتنس جميله قالها لنا مستر صفوت. قدمنا لكم كمان النهارده السيتويشنز الجميل اللي هو how to apologize and how to respond to an apology. في نهايه حلقتنا I advise you to keep watching our program and thank you for watching and see you next time.